transform right before your eyes. When it looks this good, this fast, it's got to be magic. Powerful enough for the tough stuff, yet gentle even on the most sensitive skin. It looks like a magic wand, but the real magic is that you can replace all these trimmers with one that does a perfect job. And it's easy to use. What a great way to keep the man in your life perfectly groomed. Or for moms who want to keep their kids neat and clean between haircuts. So put a little magic in your life with the all-new Microtouch Magic. A $30 value for only $14.99. Plus, you'll receive our deluxe 10-piece grooming kit, complete with every grooming tool you need to always look your best. A $20 value, absolutely free. Yes, you get it all. The Microtouch Magic with built-in light, plus our deluxe 10-piece travel kit, an incredible $50 value, both for only $14.99. This offer is not available in stores, so call and get yours now.
To order, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-319-5404. That's 1-800-319-5404. Call now and get the Microtouch Magic with the built-in light, plus our deluxe 10-piece travel kit for only $14.99. Call 1-800-319-5404. That's 1-800-319-5404. Order now.
Rated E for everyone. Different people, different lives, same video game. Pro Evolution Soccer 2009, available now.
Good evening, it's a big night. It's the start of the Champions League 2001-2002. And what better atmosphere can you get? Fenerbahçe versus Barcelona. Welcome to hell, some of the local fans call it. And it's a city, indeed a country, that Barcelona have never won. So it's a tough start for FCB. Two lineups. Well, actually, we'll just have that moment's silence. Of course, this is week 2, but it's really week 1, if you see what I mean, after what happened last Tuesday, September the 11th. There will be a minute's silence led by Anders Frisk.
Por los trágicos y horrorosos acontecimientos sucedidos la semana pasada en los Estados Unidos. Nuestros pensamientos y...
Here's your 2 cents change.
Keep the pennies. They're useless.
Oh, you're wrong. For 2 cents a minute, I call my mother in Argentina.
For 2 cents a minute, I call my brother. He's stationed in Germany.
I call my granddaughter in Hong Kong with my cell phone for just 2 cents a minute.
Hey, I call anywhere in Canada and the U.S. for just 1 cent a minute.
International calls to family and friends cost as little as 2 cents a minute with Penny Talk, the money-saving calling service from IDT. Penny Talk works with the phone company you already have, from any phone, even your cell phone.
I save with Penny Talk.
Go to pennytalk.com to see our low rates to 250 countries around the world for as little as 2 cents per minute. There's a low 49-cent connection fee per call. Don't wait. Start saving on your international calls today. Visit pennytalk.com or call this number now. Your satisfaction is guaranteed.
2 cents change.
I'll take it.
No, I'll take it.
I want the 2 cents.
Penny Talk card and start saving today. Call this number or visit pennytalk.com. Call the world. Call now.
It is time to come right out with it, to talk freely and openly about my love affair with Proactive Solution. My breakouts were under the skin, all in this sort of area, and that's the difficult stuff to cover. But, you know, once I started using Proactive, within a week and a half, my skin was completely different, and every day there was just less pimples on my face. Now I have nice skin, so it's good.
Watch your pimples disappear with Proactive's proven 3-step system. And when you call in the next 4 minutes, save 50% on Proactive, just $19.95.
Not only did I get rid of the blemishes, but my actual skin improved.
Proactive works on all ages and all skin types, and it's guaranteed or your money back.
Since using Proactive, I love to touch my face. It's so nice and smooth and pretty. I love it.
Why wait? Call 1-800-526-1080 and get a free upgrade to priority shipping.
Proactive totally saved my skin. It's my skin again, and it feels great.
Well, unfortunately, the minute silence cut short there. There are a few idiots in the crowd. I think the general feeling was that the minute silence should be obeyed. Anyway, let's get on with the football. Barcelona with a tough one, as I said. The local lineup: Rustu in goal, Dogan, Umit, Mirkovic and Abdullah. Lazetic, Ogun, the captain, Samuel Johnson, Revivo, the ex-Celta forward, of course, Rapach and Serhat. For Barcelona, in goal, Victor Bonano. A defence of Sergi Anderson, Christian Val and Puyol. A midfield of Cocu, Xabi and Rochenbach. Luis Enrique, Giovanni and Patrick Kluivert. The out-and-out forward. Really is a tough one. Certain countries are tough to go to, and there you can hear in the background the reason why. Tremendous fans in Turkey. It's a tough place to come to for any sportsman. Basketball, water polo, football, whatever sport you call it, and there they are. Cheering on their team the way it should be. We're about to get off. Barcelona, red and blue tops from left to right. Fenerbahçe in yellow and black stripes. Playing the other way as Puyol pushes the ball forward. There's a throw in to the home team. Ball had just gone out of play. Carlos Puyol there marking Revivo. Revivo, the only player to have previously played against Barca, played 6 times against Barca when he was at Celta. Scored a couple of goals as well, so you'll know what he's got to do. Puyol clears the ball upfield towards Kluivert. It's cleared. Fenerbahçe will look to build up an attack. Doesn't come off the ball, just play behind Michael Revivo, the Israeli international. And it's a throw into Barcelona. Giovanni plays it back. Rochenbach almost robbed of the ball. Xabi, the playmaker in the centre of midfield. Sergi inside to Cocu. Xabi, to say, the Pep Guardiola role, if you like, there. Puyol, Christian Val. Early pressure from Barcelona, both from the players on the field and the players in the stands. Xabi Hernandez. On previous occasions, it has got to Barcelona. Hopefully not this evening. Cocu. Xabi lays it off for Rochenbach. Nice little flick to Puyol. This is what Barca will be looking to do in the early stages. Maintain control of the ball. Just put the fire out a little bit. Sergi gets round Rapachak. Kluivert, there's a good chance. Here's the ball's played in towards the advancing Rochenbach. Luis Enrique, I think, wasn't sure which one to go for, the shot on goal or the ball across the area. Lovely back heel from Patrick Kluivert, and Luis Enrique, well, I think he was looking to play it into the path of Rochenbach. As Fenerbahçe return the ball to Barcelona, it'll be a throw-in to our advantage. Anderson, the centre-half combination with this man, Christian Val. Puyol. Will return to the Swedish centre-half. Cocu. Xabi. Nice layoff there, but not controlled by Rochenbach. It's Abdullah who plays it up the line to Revivo. Turns Puyol easily, the ball played forward. There's an offside flag though against the number 18, Abdullah. It's predominantly Turkish team. For other nationalities in the team or in the starting lineup, Revivo, we mentioned previously, Samuel Johnson from Ghana, the number 28, Lazetic and Merkovic, the Yugoslavians. Anderson receives. Mr. Mull stepping up. Luis Enrique offering himself, or he will surely be spoken to by Frisk for that challenge. Luis Enrique missing a little bit of subtlety maybe. Free kick's been taken. Fenerbahçe move up the right-hand side. Ball's played in innocently enough into the chest of Christian Mal. Chabi combining with Rochenbach. He's overrun the ball, so it'll be a throw into the home team. There we have the manager, Mustafa Denzili. On the bench for Barca, Charlie Rashak. Long ball forward, headed away. Mr. Mull very calmly plays it to Chabi. Chabi out to the wing. Certainly the Barca manager will be happy enough with the start. The only half chance so far falling to Football Club Barcelona. Luis Enrique robbed of the ball fairly by this man Milan Rapach. And the ball's played into the area. It was a dangerous ball. Bonanno did well. Puyol mistimed it. It's a throw in to the Turks, and the crowd cheered on by that one. Revivo looking for Abdullah. Straight to the feet of Carlos Puyol. Rochenbach loses out though. Johnson playing the ball forward again. Christian Ball receives. Oh, the ball's been carelessly misplaced there, and it'll be a throw-in. It's a lovely ball in. Puyol stretched, and just as well Bonanno was there. Revivo would have gone on the end of that one. Looks like it'll be a long throw in towards the penalty spot, almost bouncing into danger. Christian Ball, with the help of Anderson, the two centre-halves clear, and it'll be a first corner for Fenerbahçe. Lifting the decibels up even higher. That's a poor corner, cleared by Kluivert. Kluivert tries to get involved, the ball just kept in, and good challenge by the captain, Sergi. And it's Sergi surging up the left-hand side. Ball intercepted, end-to-end stuff. Rumit's ball is a poor one, and Barca recover. Cocu on the ball for Barcelona, inside to Xavi Hernandez. Kluivert receives, Xavi. Philippe Cocu. Anderson way in to enemy territory, plays it out to Sergi. Will he get the cross in? Does so, but it's a rather under hit. And that's just poorly hit. Revivo with no chance of getting to that one. Throw into Football Club Barcelona. They will have to watch out for those long throws. As Barca's attack is curtailed by an overhit ball themselves, and it'll be a goal kick to Fenerbahçe. Carlos Rashak deciding to start with the same 11 this evening that got a disappointing draw in Pamplona at the weekend. 0-0 with Osasuna. Johnson flew in a little bit late, and he's been caught in the face. Certainly looked to me as if Johnson just went in on Rochenbach, and you can see there's contact there. Referee deciding there was no intention, otherwise it could have been a problem for Barca. Giovanni wins the free kick, quickly taken. Johnson and Abdullah clean up. Ozat Umit's ball is intercepted. Barca on the counter. Just under the feet of Giovanni, plays it inside. The Fenerbahçe counter. Revivo. Well, that's a hopeful ball headed away by Anderson. Puyol combining with Rochenbach. Kluivert drops off for Rochenbach. Giovanni outside him. Luis Enrique. Sergi's made a good run. 10 minutes gone. Scored 0-0 as the ball's played in towards Kluivert. Headed away though. Fenerbahçe will look to counter quickly. No offside. Left-footed effort there, and it wasn't too far away. It tipped over the bar. Good effort by Milan. Certainly a few people raising their arms there as if it had gone in. And the crowd continued the support ferocious for the home team. And that's with just 3 sides to the stadium. Anderson not penalised, hence the whistles. Xabi moves play out to the right-hand side. Giovanni. Still Giovanni. Luis Enrique lays it off for Rochenbach. His ball easily cleared by Dogan. Stimal almost losing out. Barca would have been outnumbered there. Anderson. Luis Enrique. Xabi brings in Patrick Kluivert, who's been tightly marked so far. Lifted over, looking for Giovanni. That's going to be a bit of a chase. Abdullah will let it go. Luis Enrique was the man chasing. Puyol jumps well. The referee disagrees with me, so it'll be a free kick halfway inside the Fenerbahçe half. Well, there's a tune I haven't heard. Not sure what the words mean exactly. No surprise there, but tremendous support. Fenerbahçe in possession. Umid just playing it back to Rustu. Long clearance upfield, and it's out of play, so it'll be a throw into Football Club Barcelona. Often seems as if just about everyone in the stadium is joining in. Really can't praise it enough, the atmosphere. Barca have to fight this, though. On paper, Denzili would admit, I think, that Barca are the favourites, although he did say the atmosphere swings it their way. What can Sergi do with this ball? Just overhits it, though, and it'll be a goal kick to the home team. There is Mustafa Denzili. Gusto with the goal kick. Headed away by Cristobal. Kluivert flicks it on only as far as Abdullah and Umit. Back to his goalkeeper. Ball up the wing, not successful, but the clearance picked up by Johnson, plays it through the middle. Good interception by Patrick Anderson. Johnson once more in midfield, combining with Abdullah. He leaves it for Lazetic. A little misunderstanding means that the ball's played out. It'll be a throw into Football Club Barcelona. Some good movement around the midfield by Fenerbahçe so far. You see Alexandro on the bench alongside Charlie Rashak. Sergi drops it off for Luis Enrique. Always count on him to battle away in midfield. Kluivert. Well, the ball not played exactly to the feet of Sergi, intercepted, and Fenerbahçe will bring it out. With Elgun, the captain, playing it back to his goalkeeper. Can Barcelona break this duck? They have never won in Turkey. Last time Fenerbahçe were in the group stage, indeed the only time they lost at home to Juventus and Man United, but beat Rapid Vienna. So there is hope. Gusto's goal kick headed away by Puyol. It'll be a throw into Fenerbahçe. Puyol does well to intercept. Watch him back, turns inside. Johnson robs him of the ball. The big Ghanaian midfielder in turn loses out to Xabi Hernandez. Kluivert's back heel's picked up though, and they're playing the ball out. Watch him back. It's been caught in the face. He stays on the ground. Barca bench consists of Reina, the reserve goalkeeper, Gabri, Coco, Frank de Boer, Alfonso and Saviola. A lot of people keen to see Saviola starting. It's not happened so far this season. Oh, watch him back. Does look a little bit groggy. Johnson it was that may have caught him. The Barca medic comes out to check, as does Rashak. Koku having a word with Samuel Johnson. You saw the gestures yourself. I think it was something along the lines of it's a man's game. Rustu upfield, looking for the run. Finds Anderson. Sergi upfield to Patrick Kluivert. Koku, lovely ball, the run. A little bit early. There'll be a first offside against Barca, against this man Giovanni. As the ball's played, well, you can see he was just offline. Quite useful, those markings. And there'll be a free kick to the home team. The same song is being sang. As Johnson flicks it on, Revivo keeps it in. Chance to play the ball into the area. Little volley there, and it's just over the crossbar. That's the second time Fenerbahçe have threatened from afar. Revivo's ball was well met. And although the shot was harmless enough, Lazetic's intentions were good. Yugoslavian threatens again. Giovanni, his flick on is cleared from the edge of the area. Rapach plays it back. And the referee allowing play on, but that'll be a free kick in Barca's favour. Ogun just sliding in on Anderson. Barca have only really threatened Rustu once, and that was when Luis Enrique was stuck between the shot and cross options. And Fenerbahçe slowly getting a bit of a grip on this game. Abdullah looking for the run by Serhat. All comes to nothing, and Bonanno clears upfield. Kluivert will flick it on out towards where he thought Luis Enrique was. Good support there from Rochenbach. He might fancy a shot, does so, but comes off a defender, and it'll be a first corner for Football Club Barcelona. Rochenbach switching sides, and he can hit them. Giovanni to take for Football Club Barcelona. Kluivert goes towards the near post. It's overhit and punched away by Rustu. Barca might get a second chance. Picked up by Giovanni. His back heel, though, is a poor one. And fortunately for Barca, the counter doesn't materialise, and it'll be a throw-in. Kluivert receives and returns to Sergi. Koku. Sergi, can he get the cross in? Looks towards Kluivert. The ball cleared, picked up, and there's a long-range effort blocked by Rustu. Xabi Hernandez there was. Barca, just as I was saying, Fenerbahçe had a grip on the game. Well, Barca are threatening. That was have sneaked into the near post. Rochenbach looks to get round Johnson. That's proving difficult so far. And Abdullah sets up off on a run for Fenerbahçe. And that'll be a free kick for obstruction on Lazetic. No real argument there from Koku. Abdullah gets the cross in, cleared by Anderson. Kristen Bell strong in the air, picked up by Xabi. Patrick Kluivert. Has he got the beat in of Mirkovic? Turns inside, Rochenbach. Kluivert once more. Rochenbach to his left, Luis Enrique inside, it's Kluivert. Out to Giovanni, plenty of Barca players in the middle. It's played across and cleared. And Barca will get a throw in. Rochenbach losing out to Abdullah. Not according to the linesman. Carlos Puyol. His cross is blocked by Johnson. It'll be a second corner to Football Club Barcelona. Well, it would appear Abdullah had reason, shall we say. Reason to be annoyed. Even more so if Barca can do something with this corner. Clivert with a free header, but it was some distance out. The end result, a goal kick to Fenerbahçe. You can see the building works on the far side. The capacity normally just around 26,000. This is Barca's first tie in the Champions League. Next week, of course, they travel to Germany, the Bay Arena of Leverkusen. Abdullah can't get around Puyol. Giovanni inside for Rochenbach. Giovanni. This looks promising. There's Clivert. Acres of space. Clivert, it's a goal. Barcelona 1-0 up. And what a tremendous start. 25 minutes gone. The real second shot on goal if you count Xabi's one just inside the post. And Rochenbach and Giovanni combining well. Clivert in plenty of space. I bet Patrick Clivert would wish he could have this type of chance every week. Slipped it past Rustu very well indeed. And Barca are 1-0 up. Denizli won't be happy with the amount of space the Dutch forward had. But Patrick finished well. Reina jumping for joy. Can Barca pull off a first ever victory in Turkey? Now it's time to defend. Over halfway through the first half. Lazetic with the free kick. Ball's played in and easily cleared. Well, that could have been a free kick. Rochenbach not being penalised for that challenge on Nikola Lazetic. There's another player down as Puyol clears under pressure. There's Lazetic again. Well, there we're getting the replay, but it was him on the ground. And again, the long throw. Well, look at that, reaching the penalty spot. Johnson didn't do what he wanted to do, and Barca will look to counter. If Luis Enrique got a hold of that one, Sergi was in plenty of space on the left-hand side. Cristobal for Barcelona. Barca 1-0 up. And Fenerbahçe, and this could be interesting. Giovanni gets to the byline, pulls it back, and it'll be a third corner for FCB. It's put away, didn't really need to be. Rustu should have made the call, and if he did, maybe a little bit louder. Murkovic not under as much pressure as he might have imagined. Rochenbach is with the corner. Oh, and Anderson's put it away. Barcelona are 2-0 up. Well, you wouldn't have bet on that 5 minutes ago. And no wonder Denizli is upset. Anderson with a free header. And the marking, I have to say, pretty atrocious. Anderson there, you can see him with his arm up, makes the run. Nobody picks him up. Samuel Johnson may raise his arms. He might have done better to have gone with the Swedish centre-half, and we're not complaining. Barcelona take a 2-0 lead.
Barcelona'nın golü 4 numara Anderson.
There you have the stadium speaker reluctantly announcing that Mustafa Denizli will be very unhappy with the marking on both goals. The drumming continues, the singing has stopped. Fenerbahçe will need to strike back quickly, and they won't be doing so without attack. The ball played out, and it'll be a goal kick to Football Club Barcelona. Flicked on and put away by Anderson. Anderson, well, you can look at it two ways. Either broke the marking or there just wasn't any. Two-thirds of a way through the first half. Fenerbahçe, just a couple of long-range efforts to their name. Free kick given. And it's about at this point in the last third where Barca preventing any progress. Free kick. Given away by the Asturian. This ball's played in towards the far post. Runs all the way through. No danger at all. Nobody attacking that ball. It'll be a goal kick to be taken by Bonanno. Charlie Vashak under a little bit of pressure as Barca managers, and indeed most football managers at big clubs are at the start of the season. Xabi, lovely ball through, looking for the run by Rochenbach. He acknowledges it. Anderson has got the better of Serhat. A rather innocent ball, easily picked up by the captain, Sergi. Carlos Puyol. Xabi. Sergi, one of the few remaining members of Cruyff's day, as Kluivert almost finds a way through the defence. Koku. Well, Barca expecting the whistle to go, didn't do so. Have to play to the whistle, and Fenerbahçe getting in a bit of a muddle there, more precisely Mirkovic. Johnson, strong midfielder, wins the ball off Rochenbach. No yellow cards so far. There's been a couple of, shall we say, strong sliding tackles. This ball's played forward. Fenerbahçe on the attack. The ball played across the area. There's nobody there. Revivo is playing a little bit further back than in his days at Celta. Rochenbach challenged by Abdullah. Giovanni, free kick given for the challenge by the captain, Ogun. There was a decent ball played across the area by Serhat, but there was just nobody there. Anderson receives from Christian Mal. Sergi. Luis Enrique loses out. Fenerbahçe, what can they do with this one? The ball played towards Revivo. He's marked by Puyol. The overlap is there. Some good cover from Barcelona midfield. It's their ball. Xabi Hernandez looks forward, looking for options. Kluivert, Luis Enrique steps inside Johnson. Luis Enrique finds space for Rochenbach. Rochenbach, come on, have a shot. Oh, and it's come off the legs of Rustu. And that could have been Barca's third. Ball well worked through midfield by Kluivert and Luis Enrique. And the bench there. Well, I'm not sure if it was Rustu or one of the defenders. Either way, it's a corner for Barcelona to be taken by Giovanni. Hit towards the edge of the 6, easily cleared by the defence. And Barca have possession with Christian Ball. Kluivert. Xabi didn't see a path there. Christian Ball does. Giovanni losing out to Abdullah. Well, fair play to the fans. They started up the same song again. Abdullah intercepts. Giovanni otherwise would have been in a good position. Lazetic for Fenerbahçe. Johnson. Sergi clears. As well to get to the ball as well, just ahead of Rapach. It's Fenerbahçe with the offside decision against them. Good, the captain had made the run. This ball's played. Well, that's a little bit tight. You can see the line. Puyol, I would have said, was the last man. Not that Ogun made anything of it. Once again, it is always tight to get every offside decision right. Carlos Puyol. Two centre-halves almost losing out. Ball's played forward indeed, straight to the feet of Johnson. Abdullah. Well, he didn't quite find Revivo. The ball goes out. It'll be Barca's goal kick. Barca, of course, without the injured Reisiger, Dani, Gerard, Albalado, Overmars, and, of course, the man himself, Rivaldo. Chamat looking to keep it in, doesn't succeed. It'll be a throw-in to the home team. Bounces over the head of Abdullah. Rochenbach plays inside Kluivert. Giovanni, lovely triangles, almost came off. Samuel Johnson broke it up though. Ozan Umid brings in Dogan. Rapach. Lazetic probably been one of the more active players for Fenerbahçe. But he can do nothing as Barca bring the ball away. Watch him back inside to Luis Enrique. Kluivert. Can Sergi get a good ball in towards Luis Enrique, headed away though by Johnson. It'll be a throw into Football Club Barcelona. Kluivert lays it off for Puyol, inside to Xabi. Puyol. Johnson just got a foot to it. Lazetic lays it back. Barca defending well, even as far as the offside trap. Cristomal read that one well. Revivo didn't. Good call by Puyol and Cristomal. I'm just wondering whether you'll see Sabiola brought in the second half. Sergi. Chance to play the ball into the area. Isn't taken, and now Barca will have to watch out as the crowd egg on Rapaj. He goes down, no free kick given, and Barca return the ball just over 5 minutes to go to half-time. Barca 2-0 up thanks to Kluivert and Anderson. Decent strikes, but helped by some poor marking on the defence. Giovanni switched to the left-hand side. Can't get around Mirkovic. And Abdullah brings the ball away for Fenerbahçe down the right-hand line. Poor control under pressure from Sergi means it'll be a throw into Football Club Barcelona. Watch him back. Anderson. Cristomal plays it forward. Kluivert back to goal as ever. Flicks it off for Puyol. He's brought down. It'll be a free kick. Just caught on the shins by Revivo. Luis Enrique, Xabi. Anderson will have to play that back to Bonanno. I'm struggling to think of one save that Bonanno has made, and nope, there's just not been one. A couple of long shots, nothing more as Rochabat loses out. Johnson. Long ball, another offside, and the home fans are not happy, particularly with this linesman. Serhat judged to have been offside as the ball's played, and it's a difficult one, maybe just offside. Though you could argue he was in line. I'm sure Deniz Ely might have felt that. As Cristomal receives from Anderson. He returns. Sergi. Kluivert with one of those little flicks. He's been really man-marked by Mirkovic. Didn't prevent him scoring that goal in the 25th though. As Abdullah does well to get to the ball. Rochenbach wins it back for Barcelona. Giovanni. Chance to shoot. Oh, and rush to blocks, and Kluivert blocked again. Oh, and it was the third chance. Luis Enrique will feel that maybe he should have done better with that. It could have been 3-0 before half-time. Giovanni shot block. Rustu does well to block a second one from Kluivert. Luis Enrique turns, but just skies it, leaning back as he took, or didn't take, that opportunity to make it 3-0. Cristobal has looked very solid alongside Anderson. Also enjoying more of the possession of the ball. 55-45. Banana with the clearance. Headed back to the feet. This man on the wing, and Ogun just shrugging off Sergi. Ball's played in towards Revivo. He's got to contend with Puyol. Plays it into the danger area. Good header away by Anderson. Serhat was just behind him. Possibly the best move of the game so far from the ex-Celta forward. That was an almost perfect ball, but Anderson got there first. Corner for Fenerbahçe as they look to bring themselves back into the game before half-time. And cross or corner could have been better. It's enough to lift the fans. Revivo's cross was a good one, just tempting Bonanno. Anderson headed away under pressure from Johnson. Johnson, of course, caused Rochenbach to go off the field for treatment. And this time the referee, Anders Frisk, given a free kick in favour of FCB. Into stoppage time of the first half. There's Barca's throw in. Will they get a chance to add a third? Kluivert receives. Just flicks it over. Oh, and can Barca get another one before half-time? We're just into the last dying seconds of this first half. The extra minute about to run out, and Barcelona are 2-0 up in Turkey. That's a very good scoreline. And the first half has been a tale of two Patricks, Patrick Kluivert and Patrick Anderson. See you in the second half then.
Experience the
Welcome back to the second half of the Champions League tie between Fenerbahçe and Football Club Barcelona. And this Frisk about to get us underway. There on your screen you can see the one substitution at half-time. Octay, the number 29, replacing the rather ineffective Serhat, number 9, at half-time. I say ineffective, they didn't really give him a lot of chances to snap up. Kluivert and Anderson did snap up theirs though. So Barcelona looking rather comfortable in the opening match of the Champions League. Let me remind you, this was due to be week 2, but the events of last week in New York mean that it's the first match of the campaign. All going out there for a throw into the home team. The lineups then we'll get on to as Cristobal looked very effective in the first half. Clears. Oku forward. Kluivert just flicking it on. He had to put up with the attentions. Mirkovic throughout the first half and did well. Crowd have found their voice again. They only lost it briefly after the 2 strikes. That is not going to trouble Bonanno. So the lineups are for the home team: Rustu in goal, a back four of Abdullah, Mirkovic, Umit and Dogan, a midfield of Revivo, Lazetic, Johnson and Ogun, the captain, and up front Rapaj and Oktay, the half-time substitute. For Football Club Barcelona, no changes at half-time, so it's Bernano in goal, Puyol, Christenbal, Anderson and Sergi, the captain. Rochenberg, Xabi and Cocu in midfield, Luis Enrique, Kluivert on the ball now and Giovanni up front. Anderson and Christenbal combine very well as centre-halves in the first half as Puyol plays the ball up the wing. Giovanni under pressure from Abdullah. Little push there from the Turkish fullback. And it'll be a free kick in Barca's favour. Certainly the contact was there. This ball's played up towards Luis Enrique. He's under pressure from Umid. Abdullah. Fenerbahçe trying to play it away. Kluivert looking to close down Rustu. And ball's played forward. This will be one that Sergi will have to chase. Does it well though. Forces the back heel. Problem resolved. Puyol inside to Christenbal. Cocu almost loses out, plays it forward, looking for the run inside from Rochenbach. Fenerbahçe move through the midfield with Lazetic. This is Abdullah. Plays the ball into the centre. Anderson deals with the aerial threat. Sergi's ball forward will be picked up by Dogan. Mirkovic, Johnson. Dogan on the near side. Ogun, the captain, takes the 1-2, doesn't come off. Xabi Hernandez, the man in charge of initiating plays from that number 4 position. As I said earlier, the old Pep Guardiola, there's the little step over there. That was impressive from Carlos Puyol. Seen him do that once before. Giovanni loses out to Abdullah, no free kick given. Giovanni stays off the pitch. It's now returned to action. Dogan for Fenerbahçe, plays up the right-hand side. Revivo switches play. Lazetic looked possibly the most promising of the Fenerbahçe midfield, but he can't cope with Carlos Puyol. Whilst the defences look very solid, any threats have been snuffed out quickly. That'll be a goal kick to FCB. Still, you have to admire the fans. They're having a party, whatever. Only black mark, possible black mark here, would be against the interruption of the minute silence. Ogun. Vivo loses out. Sergi brings the ball away for Barcelona. Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique in turn loses out. Mirkovic. Long ball forward looking for Oktay. Barca once again quick to clamp down at the edge of the area. Xabi, Cocu plays it forward. Abdullah covers. Johnson. Abdullah Khan. Gone and plays it forward down the left-hand side. Puyol almost turned. Not fooled though. Plays it forward to Chabi. Cliver drops off for Carlos Puyol. Lovely ball forward to Rochenbach, who almost gets past the last man. Good challenging in midfield. It's Johnson. Nazatic roaming all over the midfield. Long ball towards the far post. This could be a chance, and it's just out of reach. Revivo stretching. And the rhythm continues from the stands. Revivo almost on the end of that one. A goal now would bring Fenerbahçe back into the game. Mustafa Denizli will obviously have had a word with the defenders at half-time. Marking of both the two Patricks and the goals a little bit off. Cliver brought down, it'll be a free kick. It may have gone the other way, and Cliver seems to be holding his thigh. And there's Frisk coming over to check. There's the free kick. For the challenge by Sergi. And Cliver, oh, you can see there, just caught by Johnson as they challenged in the air. Once again, solid defending the ball. Thrown up the line by Anderson. The throw-in had been given the other way, though. Nazatic plays in dog with the ball across the area. There's nobody there. There is now. The shot comes in, and it could be a chance here as the ball's cleared by Sergi, but the offside flag had already gone up. Ogun not convinced. You can see here as the shot's taken, the Fenerbahçe captain in an offside position, and he remains so. Sergi had it covered, but an offside, and there you go, the fingers say, well, no, it wasn't Mr. Linesman. Well, unfortunately for you, Mr. Captain, you haven't got the monitor in front of you. Quite clearly offside, Ogun. Sergi penalised, the referee giving Fenerbahçe this one. It's just amazing the number of times the players disagree with the referee, and I think this time once again the men in black getting it right. Barca will have to defend this free kick. It comes in towards the far post, into the hands of Bornano. 10 minutes gone of the second half. Abdullah wins the ball back for the home team. Johnson. Challenged by Rochenbach. Strong lad, the big Ghana midfielder, plays it forward into the area. Anderson clears. Very good performances from the two centre-halves for Barcelona in the opening hour of this game.
Barcelona'da oyuncu değişikliği. Çıkan oyuncu
Clivert still off the field. Meanwhile, it's Giovanni who'll be substituted. And there's a man a lot of Barca fans are happy to see brought on. Little Saviola, big signing for Barcelona, yet to start a game. Can he make his impression this evening? This ball's played into the danger zone, cleared by Barcelona. And that a fairly hopeful punt over the goal. And there'll be a second substitution. On will come Frank de Boer. Cliver heads it on. Luis Enrique loses out. Abdullah picks up for Fenerbahçe, turns inside. Got support. Puyol determined not to allow the cross to come over, but he's been fooled. The ball's played towards the edge of the area. Headed away, I think it was by Sergi. Well, once again, it was Patrick Anderson. A little bit of a height difference there. But when they're lying down, it's difficult to tell. And now there's a chance here for Barcelona. Saviola, his first involvement, almost brings a corner. The ball cleared. Rochenbach and Puyol lose out midfield. Fenerbahçe move down the right-hand side and the ball's overhit. Denizli picks up. Fenerbahçe coach will, I think, be happy with their incursion so far in the second half. But they're still 2-0 down, and it is important to get a result on the first day of the Champions League group stage. Otherwise you're always swimming uphill. Cristobal plays it forward. Luis Enrique combining with Kluivert. Saviola out to the wing. Watching back, Saviola wants it back again on the edge of the area. Kluivert! Oh, it's over the crossbar. Kluivert looking to add a second. He's done well, even though he's been man-marked for most of the game. He was under pressure, got the shot in, but unfortunately over the crossbar.
Barcelona oyuncu değişikliği. Çıkan oyuncu 21 Luis Enrique.
It looks like Luis Enrique is going off. Done a lot of work in midfield. Frank de Boer, the man to come on. Kluivert still being troubled. Puyol gets there ahead of Johnson. Watching back inside. Chabi plays it forward. Kluivert doesn't quite come off. Fenerbahçe, ball played forward just a bit too far out, really pushed Mirkovic, or Rapic rather. And the ball goes behind for a throw into FCB. Banana with the goal kick. Johnson. Kluivert was the target man, picked up by Dogan. Space down the left-hand side for Abdullah to make the run. Also tightly marking the target men, and Sergi will clear the ball away. It's a corner for the Turks. Quickly taken. Can they get the ball into the danger zone? They do so. Cristobal's there to clear. Another long ball towards the far side. Puyol clears as far as Rochenbach. He's brought in Saviola. Nice ball forward. Barca. Watching back can do something with this. A little bit of shoulder contact. Umit wasn't happy with it, neither were the fans in that corner. Throw into FCB. And Puyol's been beaten. Cristobal's covering. What a tremendous sliding tackle. Excellent challenge from Patrick Anderson. Cocu has Kluivert and Saviola alongside him. Kluivert, can he keep the ball in? Just about does. Saviola's still in the middle, as is Cocu. Kluivert, still Kluivert, takes a shot and Rustu does enough. The match certainly opening up as Fenerbahçe need to get a goal. Lazetic just flicked on. There's no offside flag, but Bonnan will get there first. This was the strike from Patrick Kluivert. Indeed, you could argue that though Barca 2-0 up, it could have been more. And what a challenge that was from Patrick Anderson. Xavi, Kluivert. Watching back has just lifted it over the fullback, looking for Saviola to get on the end of this one. And he tried, but he couldn't do it. Well, Merkovic was a bit silly there. You can see Saviola is always going to try and get to the ball. What the camera didn't show you there is Merkovic throwing the ball at Saviola. Could easily have got himself a silly yellow card for that. Watching back. Anderson turns the ball back to Carlos Puyol. Cocu waits on the near side. Frank de Boer, the substitute, combining with his fellow Dutchman. Easily done. And there's so many on the pitch. Sergi inside to de Boer, he can't control it. Johnson picks up for Fenerbahçe. Lazetic jumps the challenge by Cristomal. Oh, and there's the overlap by Abdullah, and it's into the side netting. And Bonanno, once again, not called upon to produce a save. It's a good move. Set up by the number 17, Lazetic. Well, Bonanno did actually get a hand to it. As you can see by the replay, the corner comes over, Johnson heads wide. Goal kick taken by Bonanno. Finds Abdullah. Oh, and Saviola might get on the end of this one. Saviola rounds the goalkeeper and he's got his goal. Javier Saviola has opened his account for Barcelona in the Champions League. And a real mistake, another mistake by Mustafa Denizli's men mean that Barca are 3-0 up and looking good for a first ever away win in Turkey. Saviola doing everything right. Rustu was tempted to bring him down, but then it would have been 3-0 and 10 men. Dreadful pass back by Umit, and Rustu sold down the river. Saviola, of course, did well to be hovering. A real poacher's goal there from the Argentinian forward. And just when Fenerbahçe were giving themselves hope, Saviola pounces. So the Shakhtar substitution just 6 minutes ago has already paid dividends. It's Fenerbahçe 0, Barca 3, Kluivert, Anderson and Saviola. And one of the reasons it's 0, it's been the work of the Barca defence, Sergi and Puyol as fullbacks, Cristobal and Anderson as centre-halves. Abdullah wins the free kick for the challenge by Rochenbach. Finally, it's gone a little bit quiet here. Well, there you go, just to prove me wrong. To finish the sentence, the drums start again. Cristobal heads away. The header comes in, though, innocently enough to the hands of Bonanno. Play continues. Saviola forward to Patrick Kluivert. Kluivert's got Rochenbach out to his right. Rochenbach it is. Saviola once received. Saviola just couldn't control it, and real opportunity for this exciting young Argentinian. This ball's played forward, and Bonanno will have no problems with that one. Mal. Anderson. One ball played forward for the run by Sergi. Sergi just outside the box takes the corner. There's a man who won't be feeling too good with himself. Ozat Umid. He knows that he's responsible for Barca's third. And there'll be a third and final substitution from Charlie Rishak. Off goes Carlos Puyol, who's been very solid at right back. On comes Gabri, another one of the Barca youth system. Watch her back with the corner into the hands of Rustu. Abdullah on the left. Switches play. Ogun gets a second chance. The free kick's been given, and the referee was sure, well, he has stopped play because someone's decided to turn the lights out. Could it be a disgruntled Fenerbahçe fan? 20 minutes to go. It's all dark. Yeah, well, there you go. There's one time when you would be happy to see the flares. Problem's been resolved and play will continue. Just wonder if it will affect any of the players, particularly the Barca players where they were in fine flow. Whereas the Fenerbahçe team, well, Denizli would have taken advantage of the break, I imagine, to encourage his players and see if they can play the last 20 minutes as if it was a different game. The game will continue in 3 minutes. Whilst the players just trying to keep themselves warm. Strange situation for them. And out come Fenerbahçe. Maybe a good moment to go through the lineups for you again. In goal for Fenerbahçe, Rustu. Back four of Abdullah, Mirkovic, Umit and Dogan. Midfield of Lazetic, Johnson, Ogun and Revivo. And Rapaj and Oktay, half-time substitute up front. For Football Club Barcelona, there's been 3 substitutions. Bonanno is in goal. Christenval and Anderson, the centre-halves. The lineup is completed by Gabri and Frank de Boer, both second-half substitutes. Rochenbach, Chabi, Sergi, Kluivert, Koku and Saviola. Anders Frisk will surely be getting us underway in a moment. Just wondering where the ball was when play was stopped, because it was pretty dark out there. Play just about to continue. Barcelona leading 3-0. First half, tale of 2 Patricks. Kluivert and Anderson both scoring. Anderson also chipping in with some excellent defending. Second half goal by Saviola. Number 14. Sehon has just come on. Not sure who he's replaced. Should be able to tell you in a moment. Unless they're playing with 12. Even then, I think Barca will be pretty difficult to break down at the back as Anderson plays a long ball forward. Picked up by Rustu. Umit. He's got a lot of making up to do. Well, the fans are not booing him. Tremendous support from Fenerbahçe. Johnson combining with Lazetic. It's Oktay who's brought down. Free kick to the home team. Lazetic plays it in towards Oktay, cleared by Christenval. Yugoslavian gets a second chance. Play broke down on the edge of the area once again. Rochenbach, Kluivert. Ball's played forward. Good run by Rochenbach, but unable to get there ahead of Mirkovic. Sergi. Frank de Boer just losing out. It'll be a throw-in for Fenerbahçe.
Fenerbahçe'de oyuncu değişikliği. Çıkan oyuncu 8 numarada, paya çıkan oyuncu 14 numara Ceyhun.
Exactly what I was going to say. Ogun with the throwing up the wing, cleared once again by Patrick Anderson. Just getting there ahead of Lazetic. Throw in to the home team. And a couple of long throw-ins in the first half, not taking that option this time. Dogan. Ball cross easily cleared by Barca. Umit gives the ball away again. I think it's the second time, and a few whistles there. Koku. Saviola. Roosters' long ball upfield will be headed away easily by Patrick Anderson. A little bit of head tennis. Picked up by Sergi, back to Anderson. The triangle's almost not coming off. Saviola. And that wasn't well read. The ball played to the edge of the area. This could be a chance for Fenerbahçe. Revivo just taking his time. There's the shot. Oh, and it looked, well, initially looked better than it was. Sehun's shot was wide, but looked to have connected well. It was well laid off. There you go. The shot screwed wide. Gabri. Gabri playing it forward. Sergi looks for and finds Oku. Oku under pressure from Umin. Settles for the corner. It looked to be a corner. Once again, you have to often get puzzled by the players' annoyance when the decision's given against them. It's rightly done so. There will be a third substitution by the home coach. Off goes the captain, Ogun. On comes Meric. But first thing he'll have to do is join in the defending of this corner from Rochenbach. Flicked away by Rustu. It'll be a throw-in in Barca's favour. Imagine the home fans don't really think there's a comeback on the cards, but you never know. It's a funny old game. Ball's played in towards Octe. Revivo it was, got on the end of it. That'll be a free kick. No, it won't, says the referee. Play continues. And the head away picked up by Rochenbach. Into the last quarter of an hour. Here's where the problems are for Fenerbahçe. They get the ball as far as the edge of the box and then they're not exactly sure what to do next. Either that or Barcelona are not letting them. Sergi. It's time for Frank de Boer. Xabi loses out, spins off for de Boer. Picked up by the ever so busy Abdullah. He wins a free kick for the challenge by Patrick Kluivert. There's been no bookings in the game, and there's not been really any cause to book anyone. Well refed by Anders Frisk. And well played by the two respective teams. Meric plays the ball forward. Anderson solid as ever in the defence. Xabi brings in Gabri. Rochenbach. Mr. Mull switching play, but was read by the Fenerbahçe midfield, and Lezetic thought Anderson had obstructed him. Frisk thought otherwise. Kluivert lays the ball off for Xabi. Also moving forward, looking for a fourth. Saviola wins the throw-in. Fenerbahçe manager on his feet, Mustafa Denizli. Xabi receives for Barca. Frank de Boer. Flicking it forward, looking for Patrick Kluivert. Cleared by Meric. And as far as Anderson. And de Boer wins the throw-in for FCB. Barca's next game next Tuesday, away to Bayern Leverkusen. With the home fixture being dropped, it means that Barca play their first 2 games away from home. And 2 victories would be a tremendous way to start the Champions League campaign. Xabi brings in Saviola, scorer of the 3rd goal. Rochenbach was the intended target, picked up by Abdullah. Combining with Mirkovic to almost give the ball back to Barcelona. And Sergi, very quick there. Still Sergi takes a shot. I'm not sure if it was a shot or across another one of those cross the box balls that could have been either and ended up as neither. Goal kick to the home team. Sergi to Xabi. Xabi looks for the run from Kluivert. The ball reaches Rustu. The drums continue, but as you can probably hear, a slower pace. Kluivert lays it off for Rochenbach. 1 for Xabi to chase, as opposed to Xabi chase. And Fenerbahçe seem to have accepted defeat a little bit. Seyhun there, not really chasing the ball. The ball plays it inside. Xabi in the middle. Sergi to Anderson. Long ball forward straight to the waiting arms and hands of Rustu. Cristobal, I think he's won just about every header he's gone up for. Johnson to Abdullah. Can they get a consolation goal? Vivo's taken on the captain's armband. Sergi plays the ball forward into midfield. Intercepted and kept in by Lezetic. Revivo just drops it off, gets the return ball towards the edge of the D. And Alexanko and Rashat should be more than happy with the way it stands at the moment. Barca on the point of getting their first ever victory in Turkey. Ball play forward into midfield. De Boer heads it on. Saviola, not the tallest of forwards, unable to get on the end of it. Mirkovic plays it back to Rustu. Seyhun. He'll go for the long one up the middle. Anderson. Patrolling Johnson. There's a ditch towards the far post, but Nano's there to punch it away. Rochenbach will keep it in. Combining with Gabri, Cristobal up towards the halfway line. Doggan loses out to Patrick Kluivert. That'll be a free kick, and just wondering whether the referee be tempted to hand out a yellow card. He's not done so far. Rochenbach. Sergi and Rochenbach hadn't made the move. Patrick Kluivert in the 25th minute. Patrick Anderson in the 28th. And Saviola in the 66th. That's why Barcelona are 3-0 up. Saviola on the ball now. Umit gives away the throw, and it was him who gifted Javier Saviola with his goal. Where you can see the different levels of relaxation there on the faces of the two benches. All the people on the benches. Kristen Val. Goku returns. Patrick Anderson. And for once, I don't know if you were looking at a man of the match, you might... Well, you could do worse than look at the two centre-halves. Saviola plays it forward into danger, and Goku unable to keep the ball in. It was a lovely ball by the Argentinian forward. Perfect ball. Goku just unable to control it, just span off his tips of his toes. Throw into Football Club Barcelona. Meric into the last 5 minutes. Lazatic, Johnson. The back heels there, and the fans, well, for finally getting a little bit how can you put it? Resigned, I think, to the final scoreline. Chabi looking for the run by Kluivert. Kluivert's going to have a go. No, he drops it for Saviola. Saviola just past the post. Well, unselfish play from Patrick Kluivert. It's come off a defender. Seemed to have come off a defender. Oh, this could be dangerous. Could this be the consolation goal? And Bonanno won't allow that even. Philippe Cocu. Gabriel came on for Carlos Puyol, combining with Rochenbach. Saviola. And De Boer's ball straight to Mirkovic. Can Fenerbahçe get that goal? Lazatic plays it in. Christian Mal's the man in the way. And the wildest of on the volley shots. This is where Bonanno did well. Out goes the hand. Away goes the ball. Octay, the half-time substitution with the chance. Kluivert under pressure. Often receives the ball, just does the simple thing a lot of the time, apart from scoring goals. Receives and gives. Abri almost caught out by Abdullah. Also in possession. Well, just as I said, Kluivert always does the simple thing, tries a little back heel, doesn't come off, but a lot of those back heels do come off. Lazatic heads it on. The boss have possession once more. Watch him back. Is there time for more goals? In the Champions League, of course, the games, the event of a tie, the games between the two teams are the ones that count. Not that I can see Fenerbahçe going to the Camp Nou and winning by 3-0 or more. Johnson. Seyun. Pressure continues. Anderson gives away the free kick. And the fans have decided to sing anyway. Abdullah. Ball's intercepted. We're into the last minute. Saviola chases. Dogan gets it back to his goalkeeper. Rooster clears upfield. Sergi returns the ball to the halfway line. Johnson does enough. Abdullah. Johnson. Lazatic. Saviola putting Mirkovic under pressure. 2 minutes to be added on to the 90. And now I think I'm under no risk of bringing any curse on the scoreline. Barcelona have got their first ever victory in Turkey, irrespective of what happens on this attack. The play breaks down though. Sergi playing it forward, looking for Kluivert. Headed away, throw into FCB just on the halfway line. Sergi to Saviola, scorer of the third goal. Minutes after coming on. And that'll be a free kick against Gabri, just a little bit too keen to get on the end of that one. Attention turns to the trip to Germany. Barca look to regain a trophy. They've just won the once. 92. Goal by Koeman at Wembley. Saviola now. Just losing out. And where were you when Barca won the Champions League, or European Cup as it was called then? Lazatic, one chance to play the ball into the area. Seyun. Lazatic, this will be the last ball of the game. It's into the hands of Bonanno. 2 minutes are up. And there you go, Barcelona. 3-0 winners. Patrick Kluivert, Patrick Anderson, Javier Saviola, and a very solid performance mean that Barcelona are top of their Champions League group. Look forward to the next one.